Leo, good afternoon. This is your weekly read, or the remainder of December, I should say, for your readings. I'm going to do a past, present, and future with advice for the future going into January. Spirit goes through precise messages. For Leo, overall energy for divine feminine, please, on the Leo sign. Thank you. Leo. Divine masculine energy for Leo, please. Divine masculine sign for Leo. Let me know if the sound is any better. The mic, I moved it away from the table more so that it doesn't pick up as much of the shuffling. Thank you. True precise messages, please. Spirit for divine feminine energy in this. And then I'll do a masculine. Oops. Got it, peekers. Good Lord. I'm not taking them because there's too many. Make the knuckle. Alright. So Leo, first up for divine feminine, you have a number 69, which is a 15 breaks to a 6, the raccoon. This is being artistic, listening to, being talented, creative, hiding some of your gifts that Spirit, hiding something, perhaps hiding the gift that Spirit's giving you, not ready to come out yet of the shadows. Perhaps you're not willing to come all the way to the light, knowing that these new gifts that you have with family and friends. Perhaps you were raised with your old belief system or strong belief systems, and you need to shed the old rooted belief systems and embrace your new belief system and embrace yourself, loving yourself, accept yourself and the new you. Again, this is hiding. You have recently gone through your transformation, death, and rebirth. There's a 10, it's an ending to the old self. Now, all of a sudden, you looked in the mirror and you're like, oh my goodness, is that the new me? Afraid to show people, afraid to admit that you are psychic, or embrace your skills, your gifts that Spirit's given you in your awakening, in your rebirth. Perhaps this is also you seeing how the way you were before, and you looked in the mirror and didn't like what you saw. This is perhaps you're ashamed a little bit of the way you treated people, or the ego self that was there. Knowing though that to love yourself, forgive yourself, and move forward in a different way. That's all I got for that. Number 12 breaks to a number 3. This is a collective of the pixies. This is a different group than those of the divine feminine. This is the collection of the pixies dancing and celebrating their new self with friends and like-minded people. Those that are awakening in the fire sign, that are happy with their new blessings, the transformation, the soul, death, and rebirth, and they're celebrating. They're accepting and allowing the flow of the body, mind, and soul in their new way of being, their new gifts, accepting themselves and loving themselves, shining their light brightly. Very nicely done, Pixies. Masculines, you have the fire ants being a little stinging. Number 4 card. Aggressive, rigid, a bit rigid, being disciplined. You're blaming, perhaps at the moment you're blaming others for situations, for things that occurred, and this could be even some gossip at the time. Or you're firing, like a firing essence of things going on around you. This reminds me of a lot going on around you, and not embracing their energy. These are collectives that are people around you that no longer serve you, and you need to cut them out. Cutting out those that no longer serve you, family, friends, coworkers, jobs themselves for some, I'm hearing. And being not fire but rigid with those negative energies, low vibrations, because you have gone through transformation, you have gone through your soul rebirth as well. Many are currently in this time, especially from that last full moon to this new moon in the 26th, a lot of people are awakening, embracing their soul rebirth. So if you're cutting out the lower vibrations, cutting out things that no longer serve you, kudos to you, good job. The poop. Remember to be kind to yourself also, fire ants. Those that resonates with. Number 6 card, the poop. This reminds me of coming out of the dark with that enlightened state, just opening your eyes. It's like when you come out of the dark and all of a sudden there's a light, somebody flips on the light and your eyes don't quite adjust, and that's you just came out of your soul rebirth and you're shining your light so brightly, your eyes are sensitive to your own light that you're shining. Your chakras are open, your crown chakra is open, your third eye is open, you're being sensitive to your own glow, I'm hearing, and feeling the higher vibration to the very fingertips, to your very core. And this is Nickel the Knuckle. It's kind of a goofy guy here, being a little silly, maybe that clumsy. Number 4. This is a number 4, so it should be about stability, but I'm getting this when you awoke, you're cutting things out that no longer serve you, but it's like that energy where with this one that they flipped on the light and you're like sensitive to your own glow, right? But you're also being a little clumsy with your high vibration, perhaps because you were vibrating at such a higher level. Perhaps you're dropping things more often, or movements just seem a little more affected. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit dizzy, your ears are plugged. Ringing in the ears is not uncommon, but you're gleeful with this feeling inside because you're very happy and giddy with this new light feeling that you're having with your awakened state. Divide this in half. Give us true, precise messages for the sign of Leo in the recent past. True and precise messages for the sign of Leo in the recent past, please. Yeah, walk away from things that no longer serve you, which is excellent. We have to. We can't take from the low into 2020. We can't carry in with us the low vibrational people. They won't be at your level. They won't, in the sense of high vibration, not hierarchy of any sort. Not coming from a place of ego. Okay, Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the current, the present time, please. Present energies for the sign of Leo. Present energy, please, for the sign of Leo. bad decisions to make about what path they're taking and who they're taking with them. That's the path of, are you choosing toxicity, or are you choosing high vibration and your soul purpose, your mission? And are you taking with you the karmic, are you taking with trying to take with you low vibration, because it won't work out. But who are you taking with you? You have a choice to make. Spirit saying, make the right choice. Give me energy, Spirit, on, actually, divide both of these. Oops. Okay. Since it flipped, we'll take it, I guess. Give me the near future energy, near future for Leo, near future for Leo, please. Well, that was uncalled for. Near future for Leo, near future for Leo. Near future for Leo, please. See what I mean? Dropping everything. Let me get the card that fell. So Leo, when you get to the past, you walked away from things that no longer serve you, or you are planning this move, and you're perhaps feeling a bit nostalgic about what you left behind, but know it's for your highest good. The Spirit says, don't look back, because you're not going that direction. You're going forward in soul purpose, in mission. Do not look back at the past. You're not going that direction. Queen of Swords recently set her boundaries, spoke her truth. Perhaps it was cutting, but much needed for her highest good. And to bring the Tower moment to the masculine, so that he made the decisions he had to make, so that the Wheel of Fortune could turn forward in the correct path. We're coming to a time near the end of the year that things need to be closed. The chapter of your life needs to be closed, so you can open the new chapter as the Emperor, moving forward in all your blessings. In the present energy, you have the Ace of Cups from the moon cycle, many moon cycles where you've been filling your own cup with self-love, nurturing yourself, going within and doing the work, healing yourself, those reminiscing about childhood and healing those old childhood wounds, so that you can move forward in your progress. Thank you. Presently, perhaps you are feeling a bit stuck, self-imposed imprisonment, Eight of Swords. This is something you're putting yourself in. It's that monkey mind state of mind, over-analyzing, overthinking every little step, or what if and what if and what if, being wishy-washy in your decisions. Make a decision. Realize that you can only take forward in your journey. The path that you need to choose is the right path. They may look a lot alike here. We have two bucks here and two wands, two paths going different directions. One is a lower vibration and one is the higher vibration. Spirit's guiding your spirit guides are giving you messages, synchronicities to guide you on the correct path. And for you to choose correctly this time. For many, they have chose wrong, they have chose incorrect, they have chose low vibration and toxicity. It's time to make the right choice and move forward. Three of Wands regarding other persons as well. This could be people, places, things in workplace, but for many this was a person that you were clinging to the wrong one, and it's time to choose right so that your ships can come in, so that you can move forward in your journey. in your purpose. In the near future, you have the Lovers card, the divine connection. This is all the masculine can think of as this divine person, this wish fulfillment. The divine feminine. In the near future, he'll have to go within after he's making these choices. This is present, remember? We have past, present, and future. So this is something this week you're coming into, is needing to make these decisions. So make the right decision. In the near future, you're going to go into hermit stage to heal yourself again, go within and follow your intuition and the inner guiding light that is within you with spirit, and speak to your spirit guides and allow them to guide you in your soul purpose and in your mission. In the near future, you'll put an end to all those old wounds, the 10 of Swords in the back, the stabbing of the back, the gossip, the games that were played, putting an end to pain of yourself and to others. A lot of this I'm hearing is self-sabotage. Again, with this card here, this is self-imposed overthinking. All you have to do is ask for Spirit. Spirit's giving you the guidance that you need. You listen to your spirit guides. He is sending you birds for synchronicities all around you. Perhaps even squirrels, but the intuition, listening to your intuition, and is Spirit speaking to your soul. All right? Surrender to Spirit. 4 of Cups for your own stability moving forward. Any other, anything else for the future? Near future? Anything else for the near future, Spirit? Knight of Wands. The messages will be coming in rapidly from the Knight of Wands. Set this here. Okay, we're going to get clarification, pulling these down so you can see those. I hope you can hear me all right. Like I said, I moved that mic quite a ways back because people were concerned about the shuffling, noise of the shuffling. Probably because of the headphones. I know it can be loud. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for Leo. Clarify 7 of Swords, please. Clarify 7 of Swords. There's no quiet way to shuffle. True and precise messages for 7 of Swords, please. What else would you like to add to 7 of Swords? Okay. Clarify 7 of Swords, clarify 7 of Swords. Because of the recent towers that fell, this is clarified by the star. The star card is the star that's shining brightly. This is perhaps the stars that signs and synchronicity Spirit's giving you, but for many it's your divine feminine. They know that she's shining the light brightly. They feel that divine energy pulling them that direction. And when she set her boundaries, the towers fell, but she was still there to guide them up out of the rubble. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please, in the past. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the past. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the past. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the past. Regarding the King of Coins that was holding on to his coins and more worried about putting the work in to make money than he was making the right decision. And had to set boundaries regarding three-party situations, or that three-party situation could have been person, place, or thing, including work. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Putting an end, closing out this cycle and starting the new cycle. This is the 9 of Swords, putting an end to the sleepless nights, the pain, or the the pain that was caused between each other, the trials, tribulations, and turmoil during the triggers that each one received, right? Because at this journey, we trigger each other, which causes you to go within and heal those triggers, heal those wounds, so that you can become in union with yourself first, loving yourself. Clarify that. 6 of coins. Moving forward in the new cycle will be equal give and take, balance. Anything else? Clarify the Emperor in the past. Clarify the Emperor in the past. The Emperor in the past was being sneaky, hiding things, deceit. 7 of Swords. With the 7 of Wands, standing putting up barriers, putting up a blockage, the deceit, but they were putting up a guard. They weren't sharing their emotions. They were putting up a guard regarding their emotions and regarding this connection because it scared them. Also, there was a Queen of Wands involved. Perhaps that was a karmic baby mama, whatever you want to call it. There was another entity involved, another energy. Everything is energy. Okay, present moment we have moving this up a little bit. Clarify the Ace of Cups, present energy. Clarify Ace of Cups. Spirit wants different deck. Clarify Ace of Cups. Clarify Ace of Cups. So this Spirit saying there's still resist regarding this Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, between the King of Wands again and the Queen of Pentacles, but yet the Queen of Wands was here at play, causing those sleepless nights and a lot of fighting going on regarding a three-party situation. Okay, now can we clarify Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, communication from the Knight of Swords coming in rapidly, passionately, with purpose. Communicating his stance because he's Eight of Swords presently put himself over analyzing the situation about the three-party situation, and he wants to communicate this and put the work in. He is looking forward to going towards those 2 of Cups and walking away from the 8 of Cups he had with someone else. Clarify the 2 of Wands, the decision that has to be made. 2 of Wands. Clarify 2 of Wands, the decision that has to be made. Ooh, good choice. Good cards to come out. of Wands, choose the Four of Swords. So this is Two of Wands is the decision that has to be made. Your low vibrational, the high vibrational path taking, right? The soul purpose, your mission, or you staying with the karmic low energy. But Four of Swords is stability. Number 4 is always about stability, but hanging up the swords of battle, being in truth and being invulnerable, being able to allow and trust Spirit to guide and protect you on your journey towards your Four of Wands, your stability, again, with family, love, regarding your High Priestess. Three of Wands, clarify Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Before you thought that the Four of Pentacles was your stability, but you chose incorrectly. These two Pentacles were not even any good. They're damaged, they're broke. But a choice has to be made. Two of Swords. Regarding the Two of Cups situation, equal nurturing, loving one another, equally give and take, equal give and take, in order to come out of the cold so that the wheel of fortune can turn. It's been an end of the old cycle and a start of the new cycle. Yes, boundaries were set to balance things out. And the Divine Feminine moved forward on her own after setting those boundaries. Taking the leap of faith forward. Because judgment was here regarding the decision that was chose wrong in the past. But the masculine has to leave behind things that no longer serve him, having strength to leave behind things that no longer serve him and choose the right path. Temperance is here to balance things out and assist him in that decision. Anything else, Spirit, for the present? Yes, it will be work, but both parties should be willing to put the work in. Clarify the Lover's card in the future. Clarify the Lover's card in the near future. Any advice for the near future? Any advice for that near future card? Advice for the near future of Lovers. Thank you. So clarification is, again, the new cycle, the world coming. Number 3. Body, mind, and soul. And your advice is to celebrate, again, a number 3. So you have 2 3s here. A celebration coming together. Clarify the Hermit card, please, Spirit, in the near future. Clarify the Hermit card. Here. Hermit card regarding going within and facing your shadow side, embracing your shadow side. Without darkness, we have no light. So accept yourself, forgive yourself, have mercy on the ways you were in the past. Moving forward, you know that you have healed and will shine your light brightly and move forward out of the darkness. Advice for this moon card, advice for the past work, advice for the Spirit. Be still in silence, which is like the Hermit card, right? Go within, healing, and be still like calm waters, and move forward with your healing. Let go of control. Let go of control of the situation and allow Spirit to work in you. 10 of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify 10 of Swords for the Leos in the near future. Thank you. So 10 of Swords, putting an ending to the hurt, having that peace pipe communication is key calm, stillness communication, loving, unconditional love and acceptance communication, not only with yourself, with spirit, and with one another, so that the hurt can be put behind you. This is a wish fulfillment. This connection is divinely guided in your wish fulfillment to have a happy family environment. Four of Cups, please clarify Four of Cups for Leo. Dance, hosting the coyote, number 1, it's a new beginning. This Four of Cups, take the cup from the divine and have a new beginning and something to celebrate. Advice, let's go to the Four of Cups. Advice. Oop. Wow, I think somebody else got this earlier too. Pregnancy. This is birthing either forward, stability, building your family, adding on to your family. It could also either be someone's adding on to their family in the way of pregnancy, or building, or pregnancy meaning you're birthing a new business, a new idea, a new beginning. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Seven card. It's like the Knight of Wands. It's like the Knight of Wands coming in with a message regarding adversaries, regarding situations that cause them to be defensive. Advice for the Knight of Wands? Know that you are divinely protected by spirit. Regarding this love with the Lover's card, this is truth with the Ace of Spades. And plant your seeds for new beginnings. Plant that it's corn. You're plowing the fields, planting seeds for a new beginning with this connection. Spirit, give us some precise messages, please. Advice for the Leos. Advice for Leos. What advice do you have for Leos moving forward? What advice do you have for Leos moving forward? Okay. All three came at once, but we'll take them. The Spider card comes out, and the Spider card is the advice of having faith that you're going to be able to spin, that you'll be able to manifest anything you want. The spider has to have faith that when they start that web, as I say, with this metaphorical way of speaking, the spider starts at one side of the corner and swings to the other side, hoping or having faith that web, that piece of silk, is going to hold them, right? And then they spin the web knowing that not only is this silk web going to hold their weight, but it's also going to capture their prey, their food. So be the spider and have faith that you can manifest anything you want and bringing it into you. The Queen of Alchemy is magic and beauty. Their beauty is within you, and you have all the tools you need to manifest your new beginnings. The Moon is embrace your shadow side with wisdom and move forward. And the Raven, the keeper of secrets. Yes, just because you have these new gifts, or you're learning to use these new gifts, and you want to shine your light, and you want to share and teach others, but you don't need to announce to the whole world. Just to be in truth, you have to be in truth with yourself, and to be in truth in honest with yourself and with others. But standing your truth doesn't mean you have to tell the whole world that you now have all the gifts within you to move forward. It's keeper of secrets. Some things are better left unsaid. I don't know if I made that kind of clear, but about like mud on that one. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily successful, self-employed. Cherish your time alone. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst-case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Unfounded fear. So that's this 9 of Swords, right? It's keeping yourself. That's what this is unfounded fear. Fear is an illusion. When you get those thoughts that are the fear-based thoughts, just say thank you for sharing and dismiss it. Just to say I don't accept that thought. Alright? Be generous, stylish, gracious. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope you have a blessed week.